Hey guys, real quick I want to talk about the NRA. I want to talk about open carry. I want to talk about some open carry demonstrations here in Texas that have caused some controversy and the NRA's response to that controversy. Now if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically there's some pro-gun open carry organizations here in Texas that about a year or so ago they kind of got a lot of steam, a lot of buildup, a lot of momentum because of the Second Amendment rallies on the Capitol. Now basically in the last year or so they've gone from open carrying AR-15s and AK-47s, which is legal in Texas, at places like the Capitol, to places like Chili's and other restaurants and other retail shops. Now what this did is it basically prompted a response last week from some of these retailers, some of these restaurants, Chili's and a couple others. Basically they came out and said, look guys, you know, you want to be pro-gun, great. You want to leave your firearms in the vehicle, awesome. You want to conceal carry even. You know, as long as it's legal, you know, it's not a bar or something where it's illegal to conceal carry, then that's great. But please don't carry your rifles and your AR-15s in front of our door, in our you know, places of business, because we feel like you're scaring off customers. You're driving away business, and we can't have that. And really, this is the only response we can expect from businesses like these. These are national, sometimes multinational corporations. They're there to make money, that's it. And they're going to do that by satisfying a customer. If a customer walks up, sees somebody standing there with an AR-15, decides to go somewhere else, well, they want to put a stop to that. They're losing business. And honestly, you know, what more can we expect? These are not political organizations. They're not going to get in the middle of the gun debate. Sometimes you will find a company that will, on one side or the other, get in the middle of the gun debate, but they're few and far between. Most companies kind of stay out of it because they're not political machines. They just want to make a profit. That's it. Now, what's caused even more controversy is the NRA's response to this. Basically, the NRA came out and sided with these businesses and basically made a statement and said, hey guys, look, please stop doing this. These are private businesses on private property, and if they feel like what you're doing is hurting their businesses, please respect that. We live in a capitalist society. Respect their right to do business the way they see fit. And then they went so far as to basically say, look, basically what you guys are doing are bringing the wrong kind of attention to gun owners. Please stop. Now, why would the NRA make a statement like that? Why would the NRA make a statement at all? Well, they make a statement because we put them in that position. By our support, our money, everything, we basically have kind of made them the biggest watchdog on the block, politically speaking, for our gun rights. They're the biggest gun lobby out there. And so when something like this happens that they feel might have the potential to hurt gun owners or gun rights, they feel, and rightly so, like they need to come out and make a statement about it. Whether we agree with that statement or not, we've put them in that position. That's why they're going to make a statement about this. Now, why did they specifically make a statement siding with the businesses? Well, because they're right. These businesses, whether we agree with it or not, have the right to ask people to please don't do this. And we have the right to not go there if we don't like their response. We should not be causing problems. And a lot of times, unfortunately, the NRA finds itself in a position where not only do they have to defend the rights, our gun rights, against people, anti-gun people who want to take away our guns, but they have to defend our rights from pro-gun people who, whether they do it on purpose or not, they have things that they've done that have the potential to hurt our gun rights. And this just happens to be one of those things. When you get to a point to where multinational businesses are coming out and making statements against you standing on their front porch basically with an AR-15, it paints a negative light on gun owners. And that's not the way we want to go. As much as I would love to be able to open carry my AR-15 or my AK-47 and my Glock all day long, and as much as I support these organizations, I live in a world where I understand that that's not always possible. As much as I might disagree with it, as much as I might want to be there open carrying as well, I understand that it doesn't do any good. In fact, a lot of times it does harm. And that's unfortunate, but it's just the way that the world works right now, and it's something we have to accept, and we have to work within the bounds of this society that we live in, and we have to try and figure out ways to do things in a form that doesn't hurt our rights any more than they're already being hurt by the people who are anti-gun. So all in all, I agree with what the NRA said. I don't necessarily agree with these businesses, and any business that I find out has done this, I will stay away from them. But I agree with what the NRA said. They were absolutely right, and this open carry thing, as far as it's gotten to the point to where it is painting gun owners in a negative light, and we need to try and tone it down a bit. So I know some of you ain't going to agree with that, but that's just my opinion. So I appreciate you guys watching, and we will talk to you later. Thanks.